Welcome to Studio Life. My name is Zoe, and today I'm going to be taking you through the Nia 5 stages. This practice is a developmental practice that takes us through the stages of embryonic, creeping, crawling, standing, and walking. And it's an incredibly beautiful, healing, strengthening and realigning practice for our bodies and our minds. I do this practice every morning when I wake up. I suffer from tension in my back and my neck, and I can truly say that after doing the 5 stages, my whole body feels grounded, deeply relaxed, and alive. Tension melts off my shoulders. I feel open. I'm able to breathe easier and more deeply. And I encourage you to practice every day. Remember, always take it to your level, sensing into your body what is good for you, following the path of pleasure. If something hurts or doesn't feel right, remember to adapt and change for your needs. That is the Nia philosophy. I'm going to show you today the classic 5 stages. If you need to adjust, use your bed instead of the floor, do the 5 stages on a chair, use supports, you can. And I can always help you with that at a personal level. But today I'm going to show you the classic. So, we start by taking a walk around the room or your space and doing a body check. Hello body, what do I sense? Remember to breathe. So today I'm feeling a bit of tension in my left shoulder and neck. And I'm feeling a bit of tension in my right knee joint. What do you sense? And the next thing we do is check into our lung volume. How easy am I breathing? Give yourself a number 1 to 10. I'm feeling about a 6 at the moment. So we use these numbers and this practice of noticing so that we can check in at the end and see, have we improved? Do we feel worse? That's always a possibility, although I must say I've never had that experience. I've got some really good mats on my floor. If you don't have a soft floor, you can spread a big blanket on the floor and do it that way. You can do it on your bed. If you have trouble with your knees, please wear knee pads. Coming down to the floor, to Mother Earth. And just in any comfortable position, connect to your breath. Let your mind empty, being in the here and now. And when you feel ready, we start to move in stage 1, embryonic. The architecture of embryonic is circular, as if moving in water, fish-like. We roll from back to belly, cooking all 4 sides. I'm going to remove my necklace. Remember to remove any jewelry, belts, watches that might get in your way and hurt you as you move. This is a place of no thought, no thinking. Feel held in your embryonic cocoon. Twisting and turning, stretching and contracting. Your head can be heavy on the ground at times. At times you may want to lift and bring more dynamic tension into your neck by looking up. Sensing your belly and your core. Staying in the stage for as long as you like. Ask your body. We turn onto our bellies, leaning on our elbows. Look up. Stage 2, creeping, lizard-like. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. The architecture of creeping, one side short, one side long. Lift that knee, reach, look to your side. Change over. If you can't lift your knee, you are welcome to stay in this architecture. This is excellent for the strength in your upper back, your shoulders, your biceps. If you are capable and feel ready, one knee comes up, opposite side long, and you pull forward. And your knee goes back, your hips rock side to side, your spine in an S shape as you crawl, lizard-like. Curious. If it's painful to lift your knee, you can drag yourself along without lifting your knee. This really builds strength in your upper body. Staying in this stage for as long as you like. There are no rules. It's your body's way. You can rest in the architecture when you need to. Pushing up to stage 3, creeping. The architecture is 4 points. Spine hangs. Thighs vertical. Look up if you can, again strengthening your upper back, your neck muscles, and you can rock a little bit to start. And when you begin, like a lion, hang your spine, let your paws, your hands, relax as you move on all fours. Knee can slide forward. No effort. Being in a very relaxed state. It's important to have knee pads if you have trouble with your knees. And again, if you can't do this, there are ways to adapt. You can even crawl backwards. Good for your nervous system. You can even cross over. Really let your body flow. From there, I'm going to widen my knees a bit and my feet and push back onto my haunches. The architecture of standing, stage 4. One foot is flat, one heel is high. And I'm going to shift my weight one side to the other. This is the first time we're vertical. Really looking out to the world, noticing the high plane. You can lift your one arm at a time. If you can have 2 feet flat, really opening the hips, the pelvic floor more. This is not an easy stage, so if you can do this for 2 seconds and you need to return to crawling, you can. If you need to hold onto something, the back of a chair, a heavy chair, so it doesn't fall over, you can. And this stage takes time to develop. Monkey-like, you can come a little way up, curious, up and down. Excellent to work your thighs and your glutes. And even if you're in this stage for a few seconds to start, it's all good. You may need to release, readjust, back to crawling. And then when you feel ready, you're going to push down to come up. Up on the heels if you can, walking. And when you feel ready, drop your hands, drop your heels. Stage 5, walking. A natural heel lead walk. Hands swinging, hips swaying. And then we go into a body gratitude walk. Thank you, body. What do you sense? Thank you, body. I sense a lengthening in my left neck and shoulder, an opening, less tension. How does my right knee feel? It feels easier. I am sensing a bit of a stretch in my pelvis. And I definitely have more volume and space in my lungs. I think I've moved from a 6 to, I'd say, a 7 today. Thank you for joining me. I hope that this practice can be as healing for you as it is for me. So I encourage you to do this every day. You can do it twice a day. If you want to at night, you can do it in reverse order. So you come from standing to embryonic and into bed. It really brings a deep relaxation and a winding down after your day. So I look forward to hearing your feedback about the 5 stages. Great.